Okay. I hit 11 minutes and I had to delete the video, so I'm at 8.5 minutes with the last video. I'm gonna finish this up. A man in Chicago, someone, I think it was a member of the Brady campaign, said something really stupid. I was like, whoa, stupid. The man said, now that handguns are legal in Chicago, criminals are gonna go to the courthouse, get their record expunged, go to the store and buy a legally owned handgun and not hurt people with it. In case this guy forgot, criminals in Chicago did have handguns, but like other criminals, they were not registered, they were not legal. Okay? Now, getting your criminal record expunged. The guy was talking about it, I read his comment, I think yesterday, the guy was talking about it like it was going to the department store and returning a defective toaster. Have you ever met anyone that had to have their criminal record expunged? Yo. You know how long it took? The guy I met was in prison for 16 years for a murder he didn't commit. And it took him 16 years of sitting in prison to get DNA to get a new trial. Here's what you have to do to get your record expunged. If you honestly believe that your criminal conviction was wrong, you were innocent, you have to hire a lawyer, go to an appeals court. The appeals court could have 2 judges or 9 judges, but it's more than 1 judge. You have to tell this appeals court new evidence. That evidence could be DNA evidence. That evidence could be a video surveillance of the actual crime with the actual criminal. That evidence could be a witness that accidentally identified you wrongly. That evidence could be a witness that committed perjury and deliberately identified you wrongly. But you have to go to the appeals court, show them evidence that you are innocent. The appeals court has to give you permission to go back to trial. You have to go back to criminal court, go back to trial, judge, jury, prosecutor, defense attorney, all over again. You have to be found not guilty. The judge has to give you a special proclamation that says you were a convicted felon, but now you are not a convicted felon. You can vote, you can pay taxes, you can vote, you can own a gun, you can join the police department, you can run for public office, you can be president. But you always have to have this special proclamation with you that says you are exonerated, you are no longer a felon. And you have no felony restrictions on you whatsoever, period. Okay? So a criminal in Chicago that has 4 convictions, okay? He's going to go to the appeals court 4 times. He's going to present new evidence 4 times. He's going to get 4 new trials. He's going to get 4 new not guilty verdicts. He's going to get 4 proclamations from the judge saying he's innocent and all of his rights are restored. Then he's going to go to the gun shop, buy a legally owned handgun, fill out paperwork, go through a background investigation, take the legally owned handgun to the liquor store, rob the liquor store, and make $100. Okay. I obviously believe in the First Amendment because I'm practicing the First Amendment right now. But there are some people that even though they have every legal right to open their mouth, they're better off not. Because when they open their mouth, all they do is make themselves look stupid. Okay? I met that man who was in prison for 16 years for murder. I met him and I studied under the forensic scientist that exonerated him. If you have 4 convictions and you want to get them overturned and get exonerated, it could literally take you between 40 and 60 years. That means by the time that criminal gets those goddamn convictions overturned, he's going to be too old to rob a damn liquor store with his legally owned gun. He'll be robbing a liquor store, he'll have a fucking heart attack. Okay. There are legally owned guns that have been used in committing crimes. There have been incidents when criminals come in, when a man comes home, finds his wife in bed with his best friend, goes nuts, grabs his gun and kills them. That has happened. There have been homicidal, suicidal maniacs that just snap, get a legally owned gun through a loophole and kill innocent people. But 99 times out of 100, if not more, the gun is illegally owned. And if a criminal is going to own an illegally owned gun for the purposes of hurting innocent people, I believe that innocent people have a right to own a legally owned gun for the purpose of defending themselves from that criminal if that need arises. The Supreme Court has agreed with me once again. Okay? And I also want to outline some simple fact. I have read the Constitution cover to cover and back again. Okay? I have taken classes in elementary school, junior high school, and college that require me to write reports on certain amendments, require me to do essay questions on certain amendments on tests. I have read several amendments verbatim. I've read the entire Constitution verbatim. The Constitution does not say anywhere on any of its pages that a citizen or the government has the right to revoke other rights. You as a citizen have a right to own a gun. You as a citizen have a right to not own a gun. But you as a citizen and them as a politician do not have the rights to take my gun away from me. You do not have the rights to deny a legally law-abiding citizen the right to own a legally owned gun. You do not. In order for you to take guns away from someone, you need to have a legitimate reason. They have to be convicted of a crime, they have to attempt suicide, or they have to be deemed dangerous by society. And it has to be proven scientifically before the judge can revoke that Second Amendment right as an individual basis. So when the city, the town, the village, the state says, in this jurisdiction you cannot own this gun, they are breaking the law. They are violating the Constitution. And the Supreme Court has agreed with me. And I think we're done now. Thank you.